Good afternoon, my fellow Americans. My name is Eric Matheson, and I'm from Wisconsin. And today, I would like to talk to you about a couple ideas. But before I do that, I'd like to tell you where I'm at. There's two places in this country that I like to go to where it gives me the absolute feeling of freedom of what this country represents. One is the Incline in Colorado, and two is right here in Wisconsin at the High Ground Veterans Memorial. And behind me is a replica of the Liberty Bell. Here it is called the High Ground Bell because in 1976 a group of businessmen started a foundation and had a replica made in France and then took it across 31 different states and talked to millions of children and to educate them on freedom and the freedom of this republic and how it began on a bicentennial year. Another reason I like High Ground here in Wisconsin pays tributes to the dead, honors the survivors, their service, and their sacrifices, though it also pays tributes to the family members and those that supported our veterans. So I like to come here through the summer. Obviously, we're moving into the fall, but I want to use this for my video location because not only this bell represents children being educated, part of my initiative is to put the country's focus on the impact on children during this pandemic. First, foremost, most importantly, I want to talk about something we all have in common, and that is being American. It doesn't matter what we do for a living. It doesn't matter our skin color. It doesn't matter our political views or even our religious views. We are all the same from the time we get up in the morning and the time we go to bed, and that is we are Americans. And I don't know about all you, but when I wake up in the morning, the first thing I think of is I'm proud to be an American. During my military time, I had 15 years in the God-loving infantry, and I learned my passion for fellow Americans there, and that's where it developed. American service members, if you were to ask them of what they fight for, they will tell you they fight for the person next to them. And I'm going to tell you, this is not just an American military way, this is an American way. If we look at America as not just a country, but as one family, it is the most powerful thing in the world. It's even more powerful than the American military, which is the most powerful force in the world. But right now, our country is divided. Moving forward, one of the ideas I'd like to talk to you about is a COVID-20 initiative. Now, the COVID-20 initiative is something I like to incorporate into society. And my idea of my COVID-20 initiative is to incorporate positive elements into society. Because right now, if you take and combine depriving humans of the basic need of social interaction, combine that with cabin fever, and well, what do we got? We got chaos. And it's more than just politics. And now that I mentioned politics, I'm going to try to leave them absent as best I can, though they'll probably work their way into my initiative. My initiative, and the COVID-20 initiative, it's all about bringing people together. Bringing a country together, one American at a time. And you can look at it anytime you want. Look it up. It's at unityof2020.com. It's a website. It also works as a hub for fundraisers. I'm not going to spend too much time on this video, but if you look online and look at my website, you'll actually see my ideas. You'll see how I incorporate the effects or impact on children. Because this country, in politics, there I mentioned it again, in politics they're talking about the future of this country, but we don't hear anything about children. The children are what define the future of this country, the generations of tomorrow. And right now their entire lives are being impacted. And I can go on to a whole spiel about the psychological effects or the psychosocial impact on them during their development, but that's on the website with my ideas. And again, my ideas may be subjective, but it's there for you to look at it. Now, moving forward, this country is so divided. I am personally, being an American and a veteran of the United States Army, I'm getting kind of tired of hearing the divided states of America. It is the United States of America. We need to think about generations of tomorrow and put some attention on them. Now, finishing off here, I would like to ring this bell because, one, it's really cool, and also, it's super cool. really, everyone, please allow me to say that it's been my absolute privilege to address all you Americans. Check out my website, unityof2020.com. See what I'm about, what I'm trying to get you to be about. A little bit of extra kindness, a little bit more love, a little bit more compassion. Let's step out of where we've been forced to self-preservation and help out fellow Americans. Thank you for your time. Have a great day. Be great, be well, be safe, be American. God bless.